this, no matter how difficult your situation may seem right now, things will get better. Life is beautiful. That was my perspective. People still care about each other. We have homes, the government, and neighbors who show love. That's the way I viewed life, at least when I was younger. But you probably clicked on this video seeking strength, trying to understand how to gain power, because you know the world is a place where the strong survive and live a good life. As for the weak, honestly, I'm not sure, because no one really cares to see how the weak live. Now, let me teach you a rule that applied correctly, you will achieve the power and control you desire, and you'll be able to manage people. Even if you're not after control, this knowledge will give you the ability to manipulate and outsmart others. But your perspective on the world will change, because nothing in life is free. These rules are not free either. You will pay for them with your spirit. This will be your complete guide to the dark art of power, where we break down 10 essential principles.
Law 1. Never outshine the master. Most people think that if they showcase their skills and talents to their superiors, they'll be loved and considered special. But what usually happens is that superiors become fearful that you'll replace them, leading them to hate you and try to get rid of you. This rule has been proven throughout history, and trust me, times may change, but this principle remains the same. The extended tale of Nicolas Fouquet. Fouquet, finance minister under King Louis XIV, was highly skilled. When Prime Minister Mazarin died in 1661, Fouquet believed he would be promoted. When he wasn't, he feared losing favor and decided to dig his own grave by planning an extravagant party, supposedly to celebrate his new chateau, but the real reason was to show reverence to the king. The party was truly unparalleled, featuring a lavish 7-course meal, custom-composed music, and a grand fireworks display. But as Fouquet flaunted one spectacle after another, he was unknowingly fueling the flames of the king's jealousy and anger. The next day, Fouquet was arrested and spent the last 20 years of his life in solitary confinement. The takeaway? King Louis XIV was proud and arrogant. He would never allow anyone to steal the spotlight, especially not someone who worked under him. When you show off your abilities, you trigger feelings of envy and resentment in others. Law 2. Use enemies and guard your friends. Humans have a natural tendency to trust familiar faces, especially those of friends. However, if you think about it, most tales of betrayal and backstabbing come from friends and close acquaintances. When power is involved, they are often the first to betray you out of envy. On the other hand, if you hire someone who was once your enemy, they won't expect any favors from you and will work tirelessly to prove their worth. For many reasons, if you don't have an enemy, you should create one. The extended tale of Michael III and Basil. In the 9th century, young Michael III, ruler of the Byzantine Empire, was inexperienced and surrounded by opportunists. He trusted his close friend Basil, who was merely in charge of the royal stables, and made him his royal advisor. But Basil's growing greed for wealth and power became a problem. Michael's uncle, Bardas, was a clever strategist and far more suitable for the advisor role. Being an obvious enemy, he would have likely worked hard to prove his worth. But Basil, through deceit, convinced Michael that his uncle was plotting against him. Bardas was assassinated, and Basil claimed the position of army commander. A few weeks later, Michael awoke one night surrounded by soldiers, and standing among them was Basil, who declared himself emperor. This story inspired Voltaire to write, "God protect me from my friends, I can handle my enemies." Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Keep your intentions hidden and your actions veiled to confuse those around you and prevent them from scheming or preparing against you. Encourage them to misinterpret your moves. Leave them in the dark until they realize your true plans, when it's already too late to harm or stop you. The extended conspiracy in the modern world. This principle emphasizes the importance of misleading others about your true objectives. let me shed more light on the 3 stages of the modern conspiracy we are living in right now. Stage of new slavery. Today, you spend over 15 years of your life pursuing an education just to secure a job that barely allows you to buy food, pay for housing, and meet other essentials. Inflation is causing the prices of essential goods to rise, making it harder for the poor to afford basic necessities. Stage of silencing the truth. Controlling a rational, conscious human is far more difficult than controlling an obsessed one. This is why people trying to improve society are often silenced. Free content on the internet is often a tool to manipulate you, because if a product is free, you are the product. Stage of total control. It began during the COVID-19 pandemic, when governments started restricting people's movements. Ask yourself, if your well-being truly mattered, wouldn't unemployment be lower? Wouldn't inflation be more controlled? Law 4. Always say less than necessary. We often hear the saying, silence is the language of the wise. Since the beginning of humanity, people have held the belief that rare things are valuable, while abundant things are cheap. Gold is precious because it exists in limited quantities. This is why you must speak sparingly, so your words carry value. The extended story of Marcus. Marcus, a military hero in ancient Rome, achieved remarkable victories, creating a mystique around him. When he ran for consul, he simply displayed his war scars, and the people were convinced he would win. But on the day of the elections, Marcus gave another speech directed at the wealthy elite. His words were filled with arrogance and pride, completely ignoring his earlier humility. The public quickly turned against him, seeing through the legend to a conceited man. His downfall came not from his actions, but from his words. If Marcus had spoken less, he would have remained a beloved figure. Remember, speaking too much is often worse than saying nothing at all. Law 5. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. This rule means that you should leverage the knowledge and skills of those around you to achieve your own goals. By exploiting the work, you save time and energy while appearing as a brilliant and precise person. Meanwhile, everyone who helped you will be forgotten, and you will receive all the praise and rewards. The tale of Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison recap. Tesla would spend 18 hours a day working on the design of a new electric generator, eventually creating a machine far superior to anything Edison had. When Tesla went to collect his payment, Edison replied, "I think you're joking. I was just messing with you." Edison took all the credit and financial rewards, overshadowing Tesla's inventions. Tesla, on the other hand, ended up living in poverty. In short, don't do anything that someone else can do for you. Law 6. Make others come to you. Use bait if necessary. Persuasion can often seem like a logical approach based on mutual consent, but this law takes it further. You need to lure others into doing what you want them to do indirectly. If you convince someone that the task they're completing is their idea, they'll fall right into your trap. The Congress of Vienna recap. In 1814, European powers met to divide the remnants of Napoleon's fallen empire. Despite being exiled to an island, Napoleon's influence remained enormous. Talleyrand, Napoleon's foreign minister, recognized this influence as powerful bait. Napoleon managed to escape and return to France, quickly gathering support and reclaiming the throne for 100 days. Law 7. Win through your actions, never through argument. This law emphasizes that fleeting victories achieved through argument will be short-lived, as people will remember how you made them feel more than what you said. If you want to convince someone, show them through your actions rather than your words. The Roman consul Muses. The Roman consul Muses laid siege to a city. He initially dismissed his engineer's suggestion for a smaller beam. Though the engineer was correct,
The consul's pride prevented him from acknowledging the engineer's wisdom. Never let a small temporary argument victory overshadow your long-term goal.
Law 8. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Negative emotions spread like diseases. Being around miserable or negative people will bring you down. You might think you're helping them, but you're really just hurting yourself. Leave the miserable behind and seek out those who are lucky and happy so their energy can uplift you. People who are unfortunate by circumstance deserve your help, but those who create misery themselves will only bring you down. Law 9. Learn to keep people dependent on you. To maintain your independence and freedom, ensure others depend on you for their success and well-being. Never teach them how to do what you do, or they might not need you anymore. A historical example involves a mercenary soldier who saved a city. The leaders considered making him their ruler, but another suggested they kill him to remove any potential threat. His services were invaluable, but his fate was sealed when they became too reliant on him. Law 10. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. A single honest action can disarm someone, making them more susceptible to your influence. People are more likely to trust you when they feel you are being sincere, and this will allow you to manipulate them more easily. Like the tall man in a coat who entered Al Capone's office in 1926, he knew how to gain Capone's trust by using selective honesty and generosity, which was key to his success. Your reputation is everything. Guard it fiercely. Reputation is one of the most critical aspects of human interactions. Whether positive or negative, your reputation precedes you. At the same time, damaging your enemy's reputation can be a powerful weapon. Set the spark and let the crowd finish the job for you. The power of reputation. Remember the legendary strategist Zhuge Liang, who was left with only 100 soldiers to defend a city against an advancing army of 150,000 troops. He climbed to the city walls, lit incense, and began calmly playing his lute. The enemy general, knowing Zhuge Liang's reputation as a brilliant strategist, immediately ordered a retreat, fearing an ambush. Your reputation can be a shield even when you're at your weakest. Guard yours like gold. Finally, stand out and capture attention at all costs. You need to stand out, whether through status, charisma, or even mystery. The key is not to fade into the background. P.T. Barnum, a pioneer of showmanship, knew that all we need for success is attention. If you don't know how to stand out amidst the noise, you risk being left behind. I've been explaining these principles to help you defend yourselves and protect those you care about from the deceptions being spread by others, like ideas like the weakening of men and the propagation of certain ideologies. My mission is to guide you and the new generation to take control of their lives. Remember, progress takes time, so be patient and stay committed to working on yourself. Thank you for watching. You've been on the Mind Mastery channel. See you next time.